Attention passionate Philadelphia, EAGLES. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Philadelphia Eagles' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Philadelphia Eagles fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS and Philadelphia, EAGLES. Let's get to the news now, folks. If you've been following the NFL and especially the Eagles over the past few seasons, you know that one of the most persistent questions lingering around this team has been about their wide receiver core. And I'm not talking about the two stars, A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith, who have been nothing short of phenomenal. These two have essentially become the backbone of Philadelphia's passing attack. A.J. Brown, with his size, speed, and incredible ability to make contested catches, has established himself as one of the top receivers in the league. Meanwhile, Devonta Smith, the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, has shown flashes of brilliance, his route running, and his knack for getting open, making him a favorite target for Jalen Hurts. But the question remains, who's going to step up as the WR3? Because, let's be honest, behind these two, the depth chart has been a bit uncertain, a bit shaky, and that's something the Eagles are undoubtedly looking to address. Last season, we saw the team add Jahan Dotson from the Washington Commanders in a rare intra-division trade, which was quite the move. Dotson, a promising young receiver, did have some moments, but overall, his production, with just 216 yards last year, didn't really solve that WR3 puzzle. And the Eagles, as smart as they are, decided not to pick up his fifth-year option, signaling that they might be exploring other options, possibly veteran additions, to stabilize that position. Now, a lot of fans and analysts are buzzing about what could be next for the Eagles, and one name that's been floated around quite a bit is Amari Cooper. Yes, Cooper, a veteran wideout with a lot of experience, who recently wrapped up a stint with the Buffalo Bills, and before that, with the Cleveland Browns, where he was named to the Pro Bowl in 2023. And here's the thing, Cooper isn't just your average veteran. He's someone who can bring a lot to the table, especially for a team like the Eagles that's pushing hard for another Super Bowl appearance. Drafted in the first round in 2015 by the Oakland Raiders, Cooper has had a solid career, with over 1,000 yards in 7 different seasons. He's known for his ability to stretch the field, to create separation, and to make those tough catches in traffic. Even though his 2024 season was somewhat underwhelming, finishing with 44 catches, 547 yards, and 4 touchdowns over 14 games split between the Browns and Bills, his track record suggests he still has plenty to offer. Injuries and a high number of drops, 12, which ranked him second in the league, may have hampered his last season, but with the right support and coaching, Cooper could be primed for a resurgence. Now, let's talk about the fit. The Eagles, under head coach Nick Sirianni and their WR's coach Aaron Moorhead, are known for their ability to develop players and integrate veterans into their system seamlessly. Cooper's familiarity with different offensive schemes, his adaptability to various quarterback styles, and his experience in high-pressure situations make him an intriguing option. Especially because the Eagles need that reliable third receiver who can step in when Brown or Smith aren't available, or when the defense is stacking the box to stop their primary targets. Cooper's ability to run precise routes and his knack for making clutch catches could be exactly what the Eagles need to elevate their passing game to the next level. But the big question is, will the Eagles actually make a move? Well, considering Howie Roseman's history, that masterful GM who's always looking for ways to strengthen his roster, it wouldn't be surprising at all. Roseman is renowned for his Dynasty Patriots treatment, as some call it, where he's constantly linked to every available free agent or trade target. This includes veterans like Julio Jones in 2023, who, despite aging, still provided valuable depth and experience. So, adding a player like Amari Cooper, who's proven he can still produce at a high level, could be a strategic move with minimal risk and potential high reward. Especially because Cooper's familiarity with different offensive systems, combined with the Eagles' coaching staff's ability to get the best out of their players, could make this a win-win situation. Now, I want to highlight that Cooper's 2024 season was not his best. Injuries and some drops definitely affected his productivity, but let's not forget that he's a player who's been a consistent 0-yard receiver in many seasons, and his speed and route running are still top tier. With proper medical support, focused training, and the right system, he could easily bounce back. The Eagles' offensive scheme, which emphasizes quick passes and exploiting mismatches, is perfectly suited for a receiver like Cooper. Plus, given his experience in different teams and systems, he's likely to adapt quickly, making him a valuable addition that can help balance the offense and relieve some pressure from Brown and Smith. Imagine the impact of having a veteran like Cooper paired with Hurts, who's been developing rapidly as a passer. That could open up even more opportunities for Brown and Smith, and also give the Eagles a more diverse and unpredictable passing attack. And let's not forget the element of leadership and veteran presence Cooper would bring to the locker room. In a team that's been building towards sustained success, having players who have been through the battles, guys who have played in big games, and know what it takes to win, can be invaluable. Looking ahead, the Eagles are in a strong position to make this kind of move if they choose to. They already have a solid core, and adding a veteran like Cooper could be the final piece that pushes them over the edge. It's all about making strategic decisions now, as they prepare for the upcoming season. And if they do bring Cooper in, it'll be fascinating to see how quickly he adapts and how much he can contribute. Philadelphia's receiving core could become even more formidable, and that could be the difference maker in close games or playoff battles. So, as we look at the big picture, the Eagles are not just sitting back and waiting for things to happen. They're actively exploring options, and the possibility of signing Amari Cooper is very real. It's a move that could be driven by the desire to add depth, experience, and a reliable target in the passing game. And with how competitive the NFC East is becoming, especially with teams like the Cowboys, Giants, and Commanders always lurking, the Eagles know they can't afford to leave any stone unturned. They're aiming for that Super Bowl again, and every move they make now is about building a roster that's ready for the challenge. And remember, Cooper's career isn't just about the stats. It's about his ability to perform in the clutch, his professionalism, and his understanding of what it takes to win. That's exactly the kind of veteran presence that can inspire the younger players on the team and elevate the entire offense. So, fans, this potential signing isn't just about filling a roster spot. It's about strategic planning, about making sure the Eagles have all the pieces they need to chase that elusive third Lombardi trophy. Pause here, just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Philadelphia Eagles news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. As we wrap up, it's clear that the Eagles are always thinking ahead, always trying to find ways to improve and stay ahead of their NFC East rivals. The possibility of adding Amari Cooper is just one example of how they're looking to bolster their squad for another deep playoff run. Whether or not this move materializes, what's certain is that Philadelphia is no longer content with just being good. They want to be great, and every decision they make now will be instrumental in shaping their future. So, Eagles fans, get excited, stay tuned, and keep your eyes on your team. The offseason is just beginning, and there are many more moves to come. The NFC East is heating up, and Philadelphia is right in the middle of the action. Teams' focus, talent, and strategic moves could very well lead them back to the promised land. Remember, the journey to another Super Bowl isn't just about talent, it's about smart decisions, experience, and having that extra edge. And if signing Amari Cooper or similar veteran players helps give them that edge, then fans can look forward to an exciting season ahead. And now, Philadelphia Eagles fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Eagles. Do you think Cooper would be the perfect WR3, or do you believe the young guns can step up and take that role? Either way, your voice is important. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Philadelphia Eagles news. Thanks for watching, and as always, fly Eagles fly.